Okay, welcome back to S4G. It is what it is opinion show. All right. Shout out to one of my loyal commenters that left a comment asking me to speak on this. Cino 3000, shout out to you. He said, speak on Meek Mill reposting Rosenberg's post. And this is why he asked me to speak on it. Because in the post, this is what Rosenberg says. A lot of people claim to run their city, but when I get to Philly, I hear at Meek Mill immediately coming from every car. Meek also puts in the post that he reposted, he said, my city on tilt for me in real life. Then hashtag Philly. All right, now, a lot of people saying that they believe, they believing that it's an indirect diss to AR Ab and Gilly the Kid. You know what I mean? Because they both be saying they're the king of Philly, and, Ab be saying I run my city, stuff like that. So at the end of the day, I'm going to put it to you like this, because I'm going to speak nothing but facts. And they're also saying, do you feel like he was in the wrong for doing that? Or was he, in the right? Now, no matter how you look at me, I'm sorry. Y'all know I speak straight up. First of all, it's not like Rosenberg said AR Ab be saying he this and that, or Gilly be saying he this and that, but when I get there, all I hear is me coming out of every car. You don't see Meek putting their names in there. Now, you want to say indirect, that's another thing, but I'm sorry. Either way you put it, Rosenberg still was shouting out Meek. At the same time, he was speaking his own opinion from what he witnessed. Now, I can also say this. It's true, yes. In every car you go hear Meek, but guess what? If he'd have hung around long enough, he would have heard AR Ab's music. That's a guarantee. Because they do bang AR Ab's music. It's a lot of artists that they playing in the city, but the majority more you would hear Meek. You would hear Meek more, but if you would have hung around long enough, guarantee he would have heard some AR Ab music. He would have heard AR Ab music. They're speaking facts. You know what I mean? And it makes sense what position that Meek is in. Of course you're going to hear Meek's music more. And he just dropped wins and losses. Of course you're going to hear that more. That should be obvious, right? So I don't see that as a diss. I don't, if you want to call it indirect, that's something that, it is what it is. If it don't apply, let it fly. So I'm sorry, it is what it is. And then I'm pretty sure, as a guarantee, any other artist that's claiming the same thing or repping the same thing for the city, if it was spoke in behalf of them, they would have reposted too. It is what it is, man. They would have did it too. Just facts, man. But like I said, at the end of the day, it is true. Wins and losses drop. Everybody's playing it. Plus, when wins and losses wasn't dropped, everybody was playing Meek Mill's stuff. No matter whether somebody said he took a L or not. But at the same time, like I said, if you hang around long enough, or you be in the city long enough, you know for a fact, you're going to hear somebody playing AR Ab music. You're going to hear somebody playing Gilly music. You're going to hear somebody playing chord music. You're going to hear somebody playing a lot of artists. These are artists that I hear people playing a lot. So at the end of the day, I don't see that as no diss. If y'all call it indirect, it's because y'all want to make it indirect. It is what it is, man. Make the hood rich, baby.